He kept his order straight. He was what we would call a perfect man. Not sinless, but a perfect man and following the path. If he fall off, he get right back home. That's still a perfect man.
Yeah.
Okay? And he eschewed evil. I mean, he looked at evil like, get out of here, evil.
Despised it. He shunned it.
Right. Let's read some more.
Verse 4. And his sons went and feasted in their houses, every one his day, and sent and called for their 3 sisters to eat, to drink with them.
Eat and drink with them. Everyone feasted in his day. Some say this was their birthday in their day. Or could it have been Sunday dinner? Everybody take a day. Just to say his birthday. Because everybody run to and say this is his birthday. Let's read what happened.
And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about, that Job sent and sanctified them.
What he did?
Sent and sanctified them.
So he sent and sanctified them. Right? He also, and sanctified means to make holy. When the day feast over, he's like, look, in any of y'all to trip, I want to make sure this right. Not once is it going to say Job told him, and those wicked feast days that you continue to keep are bad. He said he sanctified. You ain't going to sanctify evil. Let's read some more.
And rose up early in the morning, and offered burnt offerings according to the number of them all. But Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned.
What did he say? It may be.
It
may be is. I'm just saying, it may be. So he has no clue that there was some sinning going on. Yeah, if it's a birthday party, it's sin off top. Right? But he said they may have sinned. So I'm going to sacrifice for them just in case. Now, if we say to Christians, when they say, we say, and what we say, it never says that. It says might be, will be, or shall be. Now, if we put that on them, how are we going to turn it around and say this is because we want to put down birthdays for us?
But if it is, how was he upright and perfect? He sanctified sin.
What? Let's read this morning. Let's read. But y'all understand what we're talking about. It has nothing to do with what they're trying to make it do because bad things happen on the day. Let's read some more.
Verse 5 again. And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about, that Job sent and sanctified them, and rose up early in the morning, and offered burnt offerings according to all the number of them all. But Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned, and cursed God in their hearts. Thus did Job continue.
Now Job did this continually every time they had a feast. He said they may have cursed God in their heart. And what that means is when you get married with wine, you say things like King Herod did that you ought not say. Wine is flowing. He don't know what they saying. I mean, stanky legging and talking noise and drinking. It's they feasting. He's saying, I got to make sure they ain't doing nothing. But not once do it say the feasting was wrong, and I want to pray that they stop this madness. He's just saying what happened, and y'all know what we say when we get liquored up. Huh?
Man, let's go do X, Y, Z. Now the Lord say don't do it. Man, the hell with what the...
Absolutely. First God in their heart. It's time to get this.
You want it or not?
Let's read.
Verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. And Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And that's the same exact
thing. Yep. Satan been doing the same thing. He's the accuser of our brother. So Satan ain't going to come and talk to the Lord about nothing. He's coming to talk about sin. He's after the servants of God. Your servant, Gedaliah. You think he love you? I know Gedaliah. Get a little crazy at times. Won't quit when he get too good jokes going. But he's a servant. No. If you do this to him, he'll quit worshiping. He'll never show up down there on another Saturday. He do it to every one of us. He's allowed to go back and forth to the throne and accuse you every day of law breaking. It's the only thing he can accuse you of is sin. Let's read some more.
And that's where I come up with the Most High's permission.
That's right.
For he needs permission for everything.
That's right. And the Most High gives him permission because it shows his measuring point, our measuring point. Will we break? Because we talk with our lips. And I love the Lord so much, I'm telling you, I love the Lord.
So much that what?
I love the Lord so much. You hear me what I'm saying? I will quit a job. I love the Lord so much. And then a little calamity come on you. The job closed. Now what? Lord have mercy. Let's move on.
Verse 8. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth God and escheweth evil? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, Doeth Job fear God from naught? Hast thou made an hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thy hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, all that he hath is in thy power, only upon himself, but put not forth thy hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord.
Now, right here, people say, well, his sons got killed because a tornado hit their house. Right there, you know what they go and say? It was because they were celebrating the birthday that their house fell on. You know what I asked them? I say, well, all the camel got killed. Right. And the sheep heard it. Well, they had the birthday party. Right. And then he lost all of this. Then he did this. It also showed his wife what she really felt, because she told him, man, curse God and die.
So that's not the same day.
Huh?
It said he did so continually. It said there came a day.
Right. So what we're seeing here is that Satan was allowed to bring calamity upon Job, which you may lose your children. You may lose your whole family, but Job was going to keep his integrity. Job said one thing, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. That was all. It had nothing to do with what they're doing, but they would say, right there, see that? If they hadn't been doing them birthdays, none of this would have came on Job. But Satan didn't go to Job about that. He went to Job about his integrity and how well he kept the law, didn't it? So yeah, we're gonna hold that, but let's just skip down to chapter 3, y'all. We're gonna close out. What you got getting? Go ahead.
Now this is what you was just stipulating. Christ said it in Matthew chapter 15, verse 8. This people draweth nigh to me with their mouth,
right,
and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
That's right.
But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
And what you're going to hear is always the origin, and then they'll grab another book. See, in Babylon they used to do this. See, that's a doctrine of a man, because you know what? In that same book, you know what it says? It says every scripture out of the Bible was stole from the book of the Egyptians of the dead. So the same book you're using to condemn this condemns your practice of the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? So your book you're using to bring this down is also bringing your whole doctrine down, because it says everything, all the Psalms David wrote, he stole them from Egypt. Everything Moses wrote came out of the book of the dead. So now you're questioning the whole thought process. You done got rid of birthday, but now you still got to deal with this part. Have you went over that?
Oh, great.
Make it right.